They just have to talk about impeachment every day. What is this, like the 24th time he's been impeached now? Democrats have to control the narrative, control the narrative, control the narrative. Instant gratification, control the narrative. Don't let them control the narrative. Let's take the narrative. It's like watching a movie. We get to write the script. The Democrats are the party of instant gratification. They need it all right now. Every day when Trump was the president, they were impeaching him. Every single day. Even before he was president, they were spying on him and investigating him. Instant gratification. That's what dumb voters need, is instant gratification. All the Democrats think they're an expert. To become a Democrat, it's very easy. All you need to do is watch something on TV and get butthurt. Suddenly you're an expert Democrat. That's what I call a default Democrat. You guys really aren't impressive. You're not impressing anybody. Part of the reason I don't think the election was fair, and I'm not bringing up, what you keep saying is conspiracy theories. I'm talking about the coronavirus, the Black Lives Matter Antifa protests happening on an election year. Did it have to happen on an election year? Does anybody else think it's funny but me that the virus hit on an election year? Does anyone think it's funny but me that Trump was having his best week, his best month, than the virus hit? Does anyone think it's weird but me that the protests happen on an election year? That they were burning and looting buildings down continuously during the whole freaking election season? People were scared to drive down the street on an election year. This is an election year. Nothing has changed now that Sleepy Joe's in charge. The Democrats, they have to control the narrative. I've already seen something about, the left-wing MSM is explaining how the gasoline prices are going up because of what happened with the coronavirus. That's not why gasoline prices are going up. It's because Joe Biden is the president now. That's why. They're trying to control the narrative. When the jobs aren't bouncing back like they would have with Trump, they're going to control the narrative. Oh, it's because of the COVID-19. Remember in Baltimore with Freddie Gray, when Baltimore had the protests and the looting and they stole all the fentanyl from the pharmacies? Remember that? And they took away the plainclothes police off the streets. The drug dealers took control of that city. There was enough fentanyl to mix with the heroin for 3 or 4 years. The city was spiraling out of control with murders, homicides, and overdoses. Now they got to control the narrative. They say that the murder rate now has gone up because of COVID-19. Even though there's the same type of protest going on, the buildings burning down and the looting and the same stealing, the same fentanyl coming out of the pharmacies, they got to control the narrative. All these protests during the election year, they said didn't spread the virus. Control the narrative. They have to control the narrative. Donald Trump is being impeached right now. They still want to control, they have to control the narrative. Instant gratification, the dumb vote, default Democrats. Congratulations, I hope you're happy. You got Sleepy Joe.